What up? What up? Yo. Hi. Hello. That's me.
That was Jamie. That was Jamie. That was Jamie.
Yes. Yeah, and it got stuck to the window. No, you tell the truth. It fucking rained and the fucking thing was stuck to it. So when I ripped it off, there's actually a brick of corner on there. No, like, he was going to the bunny every day and all of a sudden the papers were stuck together. It was blowing rain. It was on the windowsill. I left it there for all years. I knew it was you. That was a good one too. Was that at the castle? Was that the Norbury or not? Was that somewhere else? Where was that? The Imperial. It was Imperial. Hey, you go into there. You go into like the news agents. I was just thinking about it. Before you said that, I'm thinking.
Come on, Mark. Right in, nice, come on.
Lindsay.
Shot, Craig. Great shot.
Right in, excellent to one, Mark, come on.
Let's go, brother.
Come on, Vincent.
Well, he doesn't have to. He can drop this one that's in the middle of the three and get on the bottom one. But he can either play for a double in the left middle or try and get an extraction. I don't mind taking this on, though.
Taking some bottom and bring it back down so he's got Jake a longer shot
Yeah,
off the
don't
table.
smash it. Give the pocket a chance because they do hug the... See, that's probably a touch hard and it's short. If you actually played that a bit softer, it's a good shot to nothing, don't get me wrong. But if he plays that softer... these tables do tend to hug the rails a bit, and they take them pretty nice at soft pace. Especially the tables at this end of the room where we're at the moment.
Yeah, I think they're the ones that all got
Jake's just smashed that, tried to double it. He's actually got a massive result. That is
that's a good result.
It's actually
for him,
sickening.
yeah.
That. Wow, that is really sickening.
Well, you can't see much of these two down the bottom, and he's killed that. So
Vince is probably forced to run off left side of this yellow and just pop the white in under the red and just give him no shot. Pretty messy lot of balls on the other table as well. Just one good shot and an extraction would have been good there, but left the gate open for Nick. So Vince is going to go across town. I don't mind this shot, but he's going to be giving himself some long-range play if he does accidentally pot this, which he has. Everyone's cheered that shot, but I can tell you right now, I bet you he didn't want that in.
No, I don't think I would have wanted it in either.
Not sure how straight. If he's straight on this, he's actually in huge trouble.
No, he's not. He's got a bit of an angle on it.
Which way's the angle,
There's
though?
an angle. He's got to play him facing the yellow. He's got to play it left-hand side. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Yeah.
Once again, though, faced with another difficult shot where he's actually got to play this with a bit of running side to get on the black in the middle of the top corner.
He's actually got some angle here.
I don't think he can force it to play the black in the same pocket, so I think the shot is to play it with running side.
Yeah, probably run it through and into the middle. Maybe.
He could drop it over the hole as well if he wanted to sort of be negative about it, but I think he's going to have a dip here. So you can see him actually playing with right-hand side as well. And you saw the side kick in, and that's a really good shot. That is an excellent shot. And not as easy to play those shots as you think. So a lot of hard work done there in this out. Needs to pot this, otherwise Jake will just feed off it and just wreck him from here. So very important that he drops this, and he has.
Yep.
And he goes to a 2-0 lead. I'll get Kenny to update the scores. 2-0 to Vince Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed with Jake's game, he's the majority of frames that he's won, he's actually pretty much gone out from the go-get. Whereas he gets into this little, these little scraps, he's found a little bit wanting.
Well, I think he's just trying to force the issue at the moment. He's attacking the game. Now, the important part when you're playing someone like Jake, and he gives you the chances, is that you actually get them, because if you actually chop up, that's where he feeds. And he's just dumped the white again.
Right, we've got Thomas Clark back at the table on the right-hand side. Oh no, sorry, Nick's on there, Thomas.
No, he's Thomas.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's a good result. So he should be able to play the outside or the middle red, or the middle yellow into the middle and plant onto the other yellow and promote it down.
Very important, doesn't put this on the rail, so that way he's got good cueing at it and he can actually screw back up the table here. And Vince has actually just played a red off a couple of rails and just centered it, so he's got his second shot on open reds. He hasn't played that well.
Not very well at all.
And he's got it off. He's managed to keep it off the rail, so he's going to screw up the table now. And once again, important that he clears the centre pocket here and goes past it. Gives himself an angle to come back down for the black. I mean, it doesn't even matter if he lands up like halfway towards the balk line. He'll have a nice little natural angle to just drop it in and come down off the bottom rail. But ideally, just off straight is what you want here. Jeez, he puts his header high on the cue, this bloke.
He does, doesn't he?
And so he's come short, and that's poor because, I mean, he's still going to have a shot at this, don't get me wrong, but it's going to be more difficult than it need to be. You just got to make sure you clear that. Like, you basically got to draw a line on the table and go, I want to go past this line. A lot of people fall into the trap of just trying to land as neat on the ball as they can, and a lot of the time your mind says land straight, and straight's bad most of the time.
Yeah, and if you see between the red on the left and the side cushion.
Oh, he did have angle. I stand corrected.
And the side cushion, there's all the hand marks there, and it's on that particular table. They seem to be grabbing a lot more against the finger marks, and it maybe got caught up a little bit there.
Well, I'll just give him a bad rap, and he's actually had enough angle to stun down for this black.
Do you want my glasses?
Might. The camera angle's got me yet again. You think I'd be used to it by now, but and he's missed that badly.
He's missed the man.
But that's actually an example of what I was saying. If he actually comes back a little further, he doesn't have to force it, and then he's not close to the rail. Just little things like this really matter. Even though you shouldn't be missing those blacks, they just matter so much. That's a good shot from Jake.
Yeah, look, actually on this, you'd look at Jake pretty much going out from here, wouldn't you?
And this is from a positional error from Vince and then a missed ball. And then Jake says, righto, it's time to switch on.
Yep.
That's a shit shot.
That's a really crap
absolutely shot. Terrible shot. He's actually just trying to get his arm going, I think. Because he just threw. I think he's actually just stopped by Bunny. He's grabbed the biggest axe he could find and just chopped that right up.
Well, he had to buy a new pair of shoes as well, because he left his in Geelong.
He might have been getting some steel caps so he can hit himself over the head with them after that shot.
No, he left his in Geelong, and then on Monday morning, I said to him, "You can't play in runners." And he goes, "Give me your shoes." I'm a size smaller than him, so he's absolutely monstered the back of them. So he's been walking around squashing the back of my shoes, and he's bought a pair of new shoes this morning.
He's trying to wear them in, you reckon?
And he's got to wear them in as well.
This is the part where most people are actually overcomplicating things. They've got the free shot and they're trying to work out like some rocket science type shot. Sometimes it's just better to just pot out. Look at this shot.
That's a good shot, but he's now put his yellow in a position where it could be a little bit difficult for Vince on the black.
Well, if you're going to hit the yellow, just kill it.
Yeah.
You know, and land on that red.
This morning I've been trying to share it for ages, and it says it's sharing, but it's not. You know, the YouTube link to the ABIF or QLD TV or someone.
So he's got this ball that's near the black.
If you find it.
He's on it right now, but don't know if he can get the screw off the side rail to hold for the bottom one.
Share it on Facebook.
Yeah, share it on Facebook.
Not sure if it goes to the left middle or not.
Should be able to do it from YouTube.
If it does, the things would be much easier.
Yeah,
Well, he's underhit that as well.
you can. There is a share button there.
I don't think he's got the. I'll tell you what, if he's actually got the angle here to drop this in and can in the left yellow, he'll be feeling pretty good.
Or even the yellow, even if he plants under the yellow that's in the middle, and then he's got that red higher the black in the bottom right.
Yeah, the thing is, his angle will be a bit thin. I think the other one's much better. Yeah, he's found it, but he's missed a pot. I reckon he's concentrated on the cannon there. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the sort of stuff you have the chance to win the visit, win the frame at this visit, and then you let Jake back to the table, and he'll feed off this.
Yeah.
He goes back to 2-1 here. I'm going to already call it that he starts punishing.
Well, he's there. He's there for it.
May have to actually play right side of table off this. Just go in between red and black and play for the left middle. No, he's stunned off it. It's not amazing because this black doesn't go in the corners. Actually, maybe it goes in the bottom left. It might slip past the red.
No, he's looking at it, is he?
I think he's actually looking at forcing this around the angles and trying to play for the right middle. We can find it in a sec. I mean, I think he'd already be down on this if it goes to the bottom left because he knows he can just play the run through with maybe even a touch. Yeah, he's loading up. He's going around the world. Right middle he's going to play for. Oh, he's actually tried a deep screw.
And he's...
I'll tell you something that Jake's actually moving around on the cue a bit as well, which is not something you normally see.
Here he's, what, feathering a little
No,
bit
he's
more
lifting
than...
up a bit, you know, when he plays a shot. You don't see him do that very often.
Yeah, he was doing that
Oh, that's a
on...
bad
he was
shot.
doing that on Monday.
It's got the wrong description in there.
If you're going to miss that, you can't overcut that because you know you're going to hit the red. If anything, you undercut it so it goes off the back of the red. He's going to be running this off 3 as well.
Anything in there. No, that's right. That's fine. That might be dependent on the title and either at the time or... Yeah.
It's a good shot. That's a great
That's
shot.
just ridiculous.
That's him saying, you know what, I'm done with this crap. I just got to give him a chance. I'm going to smash this in and go
Yep.
around the angles.
Yeah.
And he misses another
And he misses
ball.
another black.
Maybe Jake got paid 20 to throw.
No, that wouldn't be enough for him.
I can still see him. He looks like he's trying to get going. Rusty's going to be watching this, and he's just going to be licking his lips saying, McCartney is useless. I'll spank him.
That'll be the first mistake that Rusty makes.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Well,
Getting overconfident against Jakey.
Rusty is actually putting a lot of time in the table at the moment, and he feels like he's playing the best in the country right now. If anyone he's watching has not been impressed with him, he says he's got them all covered.
Well, I was listening to Jake the other night, his lead up to Robbo's game and for Geelong, and he was spending an enormous amount of time on the table. He was off the terps, and he was fair dinkum. He was going to give it a crack.
That's
so
Jake's new rule this year is
Yep.
stay off the drug,
Yep.
not the drugs, the alcohol. I was going to say stay off the gear, and then I realised it was the wrong word. So yeah, he's not drinking until he's either exited the tournament or won the tournament. He actually did this another year as well. So 3-0 to Vince. Actually, that can't still possibly be the
No,
first
no.
frame on the right table. 3-0 to Vince.
Can you find out off? It's 3-0 to Vince. Can you find out off Nick and Tom, please? Just getting an update on Tom's and Nick's games.
Kenny's still trying to get in the same league as Dan Lynch here. Dan would have already had that score up.
Ooh.
Dan would be watching the game and scoring it. That'd be awesome.
He'd be watching it, scoring it, commentating it.
It's not sharing on anything. Share it.
That's a
Share
big
it
break
to
from
me
Vince.
and I'll-
Someone's just bumped the camera.
They say it's 1-1.
1-1 for Nick and Tom.
Okay, great.
So I reckon this table's just gone a bit blurry. What do you think? On
On
the left?
It has
Could
actually,
be the
yeah.
monitor. The monitor's a shit monitor compared to Dan's monitors.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it over the other side. It's all right.
If you look at the stream on the
That's better now.
phone, it should be a lot better on your stream.
Good shot from Vince.
Yeah, we know. So that's less bright. That one's more bright. Okay.
So I don't see any issues here except just getting neatly on the black.
Yeah.
Oh, as I say that, he actually overcuts the pot trying to get position.
Oh. And he's jawed him up the rail. Has he? Has he jawed him up the rail?
Possibly.
Looks like it. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Jeez, you can just see him. He's just really trying to, like, he does this a lot, Jake. He's trying to get going. That's
Yeah.
why he's trying to punch that in. He's trying to get going.
Well, the other day he was absolutely smashing everything, and they were going everywhere. They were going in everywhere.
Was that when he was drunk?
Yeah.
This old sober technique, he might have to go to the bar.
And what do you think about the final format that the first top two sides go through, and then
Frothy, it's called. On tap, frothy. Actually, I should know this since I'm one of the captains, but I actually don't understand it.
okay, so the top two sides from each division go through to the quarters, right? So they all get separated,
Right.
and then the next three from each.
But you mean the semis, not the quarters. There's only 2 from each side. There's 4 teams.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, they go,
semis,
they go straight through to the semis, and then the others play literally a quarters to pick
Get
up
in.
4 out of it. So, so there's still a lot of chances. You can just scrape in
Yeah, no, I like it.
And
I don't, like I said, I think there's a lot of good things that have been done here. I think Mark is doing a fantastic job as well, trying to play and organise. He's got obviously a few people behind him helping out as well.
Yep.
He'd be one of them, I assume.
Oh, where I can. He's tells me to nick off more times than
He's
not,
pretty.
but
He's a pretty good operator.
he is. Yeah. Look, it's a big thing to play.
Good shot there from Vince.
And run the thing as well. So there's been a few hiccups. Pool stat, there was a bit of a hiccup there for a little while.
Yeah, I think that's all been ironed out now, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's missed. So important that he actually plays the right line there. I wonder if this red goes inside.
Yeah, it looks like it. He played that lazy.
Yeah,
he just
did.
went up and said, "This is a Monty."
I'll tell you what he's done there, and actually I heard Robbo talk about this not long ago as well. He's gone up and he's just put his hips to the table instead of walking into the line of the angle he wanted. He's just put his hips in the line, and so he's going to cue across the line of the shot. Jake's probably going to play a snooker here, I reckon. Tell you what, it's the shot he's looking at playing is getting it in the jaws, like behind the other red. This is actually tough. Yeah, he's underhit it by a foot. Oh no, he's got away with it. I thought he actually underhit that by a mile, but it's just kept running. Pretty zippy, these tables.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to a few Queenslanders, and they said that these tables are miles faster than what they used to back home,
and a lot tighter as well.
Yeah, well, they do have fairly generous pockets up Queensland way from what I've seen.
Well, they need them.
Basketball hoops, pretty much.
Oh, 2 9-ball bags put together.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah. And this is another thing too, continuity of tables. Jake's just given Vince a bit of a tip there to where to hit.
Oh, yeah, I reckon he actually plays on the bottom rail. The side rail with a lot of bottom. That's what he's doing. He's really got to hit this hard. Oh, so he didn't square it up enough.
And he should just let Jake in there with kicking those.
I think they were on already.
Yeah, but he's just helped his cause now.
But Jake's surely going to play the ball near the black first. This sort of out here, you don't play this like Blackball. You just play it like 2-shot rules, but just think you've only got one after you play the shot.
Yeah.
So you promote your dead ball and just go game.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much the way that Jake had never ever seen the rules before we played state titles. He was actually asking on the way, what can I do here, what can I do there? And he's probably still been asking that as well.
That's a terrible shot. What are you doing, McCartney?
No.
I'll tell you what's crap about that shot. He's trying to get cute, just flick onto it, when normally he wouldn't do that stuff. I actually get to bag out McCartney playing crap. This is rare. And he says, have a frame.
Yeah. And go on the hill.
I'll tell you what. Now, if he hits this really soft, he could miss this. He doesn't. I tell you, the reason I say that, if you try and hit that soft and you find the line, they tend to drift in towards the pockets, and then you find him double kissing it. I've seen so many people do that this week, sorry.
So
he's going to try and play this shot again.
Vince is on the hill.
He's got to jack up more than that. Oh, he's found it. He's found it.
That's where Jake told you to hit it. So far after the round robins, Jamie, we've got 4 of the men sitting in there, and the ladies can't lose 4th spot, so they'll be in the finals.
That's very good. Very good from a Vic perspective, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that crafty shot from Nick Pilat.
And the old men from Tassie are absolutely steaming it along in the team.
Yeah, we actually have to play them today.
I don't think they've been defeated.
No, they haven't. I'm hoping we give them a bashing. But yeah, they're a tough team. Got quality players in their side, that's for sure. And Rudders has come over as well now. He just hop on over and have a crack.
Is he playing in the teams or in the Masters?
I saw him playing in the team. No, he's not old enough for Masters. I saw him playing in the teams yesterday.
Because I see Grant Weekly snuck in this morning to play in the singles.
He's out, I think.
Is he?
I think Neil Brown beat him.
Oh, that's great. I'm going to have to go and give...
I could be wrong, but I did see Neil Yeah, Neil Brown did.
I'm going to have to go and give Neil a really, really big hug, and I'm going to have to go and ask Grant why did he come over.
Probably shouldn't say this on live air.
No, don't.
It's pretty interesting to see certain players that don't actually play two-shot rules at all, just sneak their way in a Blackball, probably because there's no drug testing. I reckon he was in orbit the other day.
Who, Grant?
No, Neil.
Well, I can tell you what, our titles, I took a tray of lollies, and he was the one that ate most of them.
I bet you he was. He would have had the munchies.
I hadn't even met him before, and he's come up and making an excuse to say hello to me and getting a handful of lollies. But I actually played against him in a practice before the titles, and he's sneaky good. He's
actually hitting the ball well. That's what I'm saying. He's playing all right.
Yeah. And he seems to be a nice bloke too.
Yeah, you know, he's a nice guy. I've just taken a bit the mickey out of him a bit, but I'm never very, very serious when I give players a hard time.
Neither am I, but they take me the wrong way. There's only one downturn to Neil, actually, is he hangs around with Darren Waite.
Key shot coming up.
Yeah, because it's a requirement, I'm pretty sure.
Well levels.
Yeah.
12 levels after 7 couple of plays. Pretty sure if you did big budget.
Oh, that's just a massive shot up the table from Jake. Yeah.
He's actually 4-0 down. He said, you know what, I'm just going to smash everything in. Bang.
Yeah. Clean the one up the top.
Screw off the side rail. He wants to land with an angle to just transition off side rail again to the bottom ball.
We're talking Jake here.
Geez, so he still jumped off that?
Yeah, I know. He's come up real quick.
Even though he's hit it perfect, he still jumped off it. And this is going to get stunned off a side rail as well, and wants to land just in pretty straight.
Or is he going to run down and literally kiss under the black?
No. What he does know, though, is even if he gets a bit of angle, he can use the red to hold. So that's probably a little higher than he wanted, but he knows he can just chop this in and use the red to hold on the black.
Yeah.
Just like that. And he's missed the pot, though, like a goose. Actually doesn't look to care at all right now, Joe.
No.
Looks like he doesn't want to win. Very weird.
He's probably let Vince get 4 up and then just say, okay, well, the challenge is on.
Put the afterburners on, you reckon? Yeah, I wouldn't like to do that to anyone just quietly with one frame to go. And pretty handy player, though, Vince. Been around a long time, made a number of 8-ball statesides as well. I think he might actually even be able to play Masters, too. I remember swapping a shirt with him one year. And he's, I literally swim in that shirt. And he wanted a VIC shirt, and I said, yeah, all right, no worries. And that Queensland top has not come out of my cupboard since. I can literally like wear it like a dress.
He was looking for the plant on the 2 over on the left-hand side and missed them both. So
may see him drop this in there and then play a run through snooker. No, he's tried to go for it again.
And
well, this isn't easy to snooker either.
no,
He's got to judge the red and the white pace here. He might be able to play a little bit of a follow the leader type shot where the second red. Oh no, he's going to just punch it and send one up the table. That's a good shot. That's actually, I'll tell you what, he's overhit it slightly because if that red is a little bit more neatly over the pocket, Jake is actually forced to pot this to actually win the frame, whereas now there's a little bit angle, it could be potentially missable.
and Nick Pilat goes 2-1 up on the right-hand side.
He's missed that by a foot.
Oh.
So we may see Vince either
bring the black out.
Yeah, I think that's the shot. Just bring the black across the table a bit, drop the red in, drop the other red in, and finish the frame.
Or he's looking at the black inside the yellow.
So for those that are, I don't think so.
That's what he just looked at.
For those that are new to this game and tuning in going, what the hell's going on if he does hit this black with the first shot? Very different rule set. This is known, when you've got 2 shots, it's called a free shot, which means you can hit any single ball you like on the table. You can even pot your opponent's ball, but then you only have 1 visit no matter what happens. So Vince will promote the black. That's a poor shot. Oh, no, he's all right. He's good. He's good. Thought that was going to run too far. So can he hold his nerve together and not get factored by the name? Oh, nice little shot there with some left-hand English. And just play this off too, just normal weight. Don't have to get crazy. Beautiful shot. And should win this 5-0 and put McCartney to bed. Dave Rothwell's licking his lips.
And on.
Oh, Dave's out.
Dave Roth, he's come back and.
Oh, look at this. This could be the come. No, it's going to curve in.
So Dave Roth, who beat you?
Oh, Jerry Maguire's licking his lips now. Look at him. He's looking over. Oh, you beauty, says McCartney.
I'm normally here trying to put people aside and thinking what's going to go down. Thanks for that shot.
Yeah, so you could do a ball in the pocket and you got the red here.
The maker of Apollo 45 or whatever it is you're working on at the moment for NASA is about to join me in commentary. I don't know what number we're up to there. I don't follow rockets. he does. What do you do, Rock?
Hello, my Valentine.
What do you do, mate?
I am a data analyst.
Data analyst.
Analyze data and make pretty pictures and show them to people.
I thought you created stuff.
I did an astrophysics PhD.
Astrophysics, that's it.
Because I'm a mad scientist. So almost a good shot.
Yeah, being a bit scrappy this.
Yeah.
Just attempting to play positional shots that you probably don't need to play instead of just taking your medicine and guaranteeing yourself a shot. But we're all guilty of it.
Yeah. Because the tables are pulling up really quickly. It feels like you feel like you have to punch things in. And some of the tables just aren't conducive to that style of game.
Yeah, and one thing that is very difficult about this venue is they all play different. That's a good pot, but not amazing on the white. What do you reckon, mate? Just smack the markers in? Markers double with left-hand side. Get the white up and down the table for the black in the bottom right.
Well, I'd be standing at the end of the table and seeing if putting the white on that side rail will actually keep him off the yellow. So I'd like to sniff this really thin side.
Looks like he's playing your shot, mate. Oh no, he's using the black. He's over. Ah, he's hit it well. You're right, that pulled up quick too.
Yeah. Good shot. All good? Testing. Testing 1, 2. All good?
Looking to get out of this snooker. Needs to pot this. Can't foul.
Yeah. He just has to. I think he just got to swerve around it or take this option.
I like the side rail myself, but
I'd need to stand behind it.
you like the swerve. Swerve has advantages to it because you've got to play it left hand side. It means the white ball's going to go black, the direction of the black.
I like the white staying in that corner if you miss too.
What's he doing here? He's not even playing a swerve. He's going to try and come for a draw and get a snooker.
I think you just roll up to it.
What a shot.
Wow.
What a shot. That had a high level of testicle value attached to it.
But it might reap its rewards.
Well, it's a winning shot really, isn't it? Now,
Yeah.
now Thomas is forced actually. He has to pot this. Or at least if he hits it hard and gets the red thin, he might get safe with the white left side of the table. But
Yeah, do you try to come off two and just hit it dead weight?
I just have a red out go at this. Like it's just as hard to play the safety as what is the pot, so I'd rather go out swinging.
Yeah, true.
Really important, don't hit this with top. If you hit this with top, it will straighten up.
I like coming off two, try to dead weight it. So he says no.
He's going to get safety on the black. No.
Almost. So this shot, you have to be careful here. You either have to just screw back a few inches and take it black in the middle, or you have to I think he can punch it out.
Play up the corner.
Yeah. And I
He's
was
decided
about
to.
to say that because the tables are pulling up, you're always in danger of finishing short.
It's amazing this game that you got a ball over the hole and think it's impossible to lose, and then suddenly you just chop up position and it gets hard.
Yeah.
He's missed that black. He's actually. I think he tried to double it, did he?
I'm not sure.
I reckon he focused more on the white there. He didn't want the white there on. He wanted to leave the white in a dodgy spot. He's got to sacrifice the pot for it.
Yeah. What do you do here?
I think I'd play this half ball and try and get a snooker in the bottom jaw.
Yeah. Yeah, both balls kind of come out at the same pace.
What's he doing? Oh no, he's playing that shot, I think. Played it well.
Sure.
A lot of people would be tempted to go across table and try and knock this in.
Yeah, I actually like the way he's played this because it's tough to go off the close side rail and hit the black.
Yeah, I like going off the close side rail. I'm trying to hit the right side and send the white up there in the table.
Yeah.
Oh, he just bangs it in. Are you
Great
kidding
shot.
me? Are you kidding me? That was
Nick with the...
No, that was Nick that won that. He just went across the table, popped the black like it was just easy as you like. Well, now that we know how easy those shots are, well, I guess we should just all do them. Just get down and bang them in.
Within 3 seconds. So if you make it in the Australian team, would you go to Cyprus?
Mate, I'm already there. I just got to catch up with myself.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure my stats are good enough to be in the team already. I could probably lose the next 10. I'll be all right.
Yeah. Ouch, that is unlucky. The white's gotten kicked in, and look at these reds. I think what I will do is the red on the furthest to the right rail. You've got 2 reds on the right hand side. I think if you put the white in the middle of the bulk and just run one of those reds down, and you're on the red in the other middle. Everything's kind of ABC from there.
Yeah, I like that too. I was looking at some ridiculous, complicated way of killing a yellow, and sometimes you've just got to keep it simple.
Yeah, I think the most crucial part is getting position on your difficult ball after the free shot. You might actually just hit this half ball and just guarantee that both balls are promoted.
I mean, at the end of the day, nothing really needs promoting, does it? I think the trickiest ball is the one in the left middle. You just got to make sure you get on it and then get onto another ball.
Yeah.
I know it sounds silly because it's really basic, but you should be on it right now.
Yeah.
But you just got to make sure you get the white out and don't click the yellow and leave it sort of up there.
I'd actually be tempted to to pot the ball he's closest to first.
I'm just going that way. But look at this. Oh, he's all right.
That's all right. Because now you have to get back onto that ball.
Should just be able to drop this in dead weight and be on the other ball. I thought he's going to actually play up for the ball you're talking about, mate, in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
Got a strange action, this fella. No, he's all right.
He's got that.
I don't think he played to land there, but just play this with a touch of right-hand side here, mate, just to keep the white ball centre table.
Yeah.
Got to clear the red so you don't cannon it, and he's cannoned it.
Almost promoted it over the middle.
He might be 4-1 up.
He could be.
We weren't given the score.
Long Dang hasn't been good with the scores. So more like wrong Dang.
Wrong Dang? Oh, he threw a
Ouch.
handbag at that.
Oof.
I do believe it was blue and purple in colour. And it was that really bright purple too.
Yeah. We'll run with it. guess the Australians have a fair bit of voice at this.
They
at
do,
this
and I'll
tournament.
tell you what, this Matty Gilmore guy they're getting by, and he's the one that I've been hearing all the noise for too.
Yeah.
He must be some like superstar that they're all got money on.
Well, it's been a good atmosphere this tournament.
I agree.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've actually had a much better time than I thought I would too. As far as like our team's been pretty kicked back, pretty relaxed. You know, just trying to enjoy it. I'm sure things will get a bit serious heading in towards the finals and stuff. But
Yeah.
I think it's important, no matter what the stakes are, you try and keep pretty relaxed. And the minute you get too serious, you start tightening up and start worrying too much about the possibility of missing and all crap like that. You're better off just staying relaxed.
Yeah. Interesting.
Choice of shot, agree. Bangs it in
Good
though.
shot.
He's obviously feeling good at 4-1 up.
Yeah. But he's now got. He's got to be a bit precise here.
Oh, he played
That's a
it
good shot.
really nicely. Can actually play all this ball and the other two balls in the same right hand pocket.
Yeah.
And simple little transition to the black.
Yeah. Depending on how straight he is. If he's dead straight, that's probably his worst.
I don't mind that because you just play to the sort of near the jaw.
Yeah.
And then you just got a like natural angle.
Like,
Even
get
better.
through. Yeah, beautiful. Now you just play for one of those chalk marks on the table and you're sweet.
Not the one in the middle though.
Yeah, not the 1 3 inches from the yellow. Yeah, shot. That was the chalk mark I was thinking of.
He's actually overrun the chalk mark slide. He's got to play a little delicate little soft screw here to hold the white. He's actually hitting his centre ball. I don't know if he can hold it doing that.
Can he just hit with top? And go like,
for
play
the other middle?
For the other middle?
Yeah,
but
it's probably not
maybe.
bad. Yeah. He's going to look at play a little soft screw now, I think. Yeah, I think you're right, Roth. I think playing for the middle was the go. Because he's slightly stunned that, so that was probably going to slip past the red.
Yep.
He
I
does
think
have a
he
shot.
should go off the side rail and pop the black.
Off the side roll again, and take less than 3 seconds.
Yeah, just smack it
Bang
in.
it in. Layer up, play some sort of triple or something.
But he says, no, I'm going to
Chop
set it
up.
up, wait for the snooker, and then go out in style.
Oh, what a thinker, actually. He's like, I'm good at coming off rails and pop blacks in this pocket. I'll put it over there.
So, T-Dabs, that's the... come up with something new. What do you think of...
What are you thinking, mate? I'm liking the other one, left one in the middle and trying to extract the red. Or come inside it.
You just roll it like... You could,
Oh, that's a bad shot. And this is black is on and this match is over.
I was thinking the left one, and then you can play the other one in the middle of the black.
Yeah, I like it. Actually, that's probably good thinking.
That's it.
Meanwhile,
He's in the quarters, I believe.
Nick Pilat's just won that. His WA friends give no cares. They're too busy yelling out, come on, Matty.
And he yells.
And Matty Gilmore has just beaten Dale Gifford from Victoria.
There's two of them in the quarters.
What a stacked side.
Oh, well done.
Who's left from SA, mate? Is Ricky Emery? He's not even playing the single, actually.
We're all out. We only
All
had
of his are out.
We had Grantham in the 16, and he just lost to Chuka.
You guys are shit.
We're pretty bad. thanks for the honesty.
You win a national title in two shot. You can't even fire and get in the corners.
Yeah. Are you gonna cut? Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll be back. I believe there's teams on later, yeah?
Yeah.